Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, we have NFC Fighting Store. It's the Green Bay Packers and the New York Giants. Along the Packers sideline, there's a look at their head coach, Matt LaFleur. His guys continuing to play at a high level. They've won 7 of their last 9. Facing off with him here, Brian Dable, head coach of the Giants. His guys ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. Here's Graham Gano to get us started. And off we go from MetLife. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
Give a lot of credit to Jordan last year. Worked through a bunch of injuries over the course of the season. Remember, the Packers were down and had to claw themselves back to the playoffs. This kid's averaged almost 4,000 yards and 30 touchdowns a year the last 2 years as a starter. A big reason why they made the postseason both times.
Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. Let's go. At the 33-yard line.
Going run again with Jacobs. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
First down throw. Here's Love. Vacates quickly left side. Catch made. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go. 43 rails, 33. Yellow. Ready?
Play action. Love. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They'll cobble together a yard there. Michael McFadden able to make the play.
Ready, set.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready?
Play fake, it's Love. That's complete to Reed, out left. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Giants nothing. Brandon McManus.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. So the Giants out and getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out, one of 2 quarterbacks taken in the first round of this year's draft. Out of Ole Miss, it's Jackson Dart.
Okay, you know he's happy about that win last week, but less happy about his performance. He went into the lab this week, there's no question about it, and studied those mistakes, those 2 interceptions, because he knows that's not sustainable for winning. And I love a line from Mike McDonald. He talks about the quarterback being the voice of poise.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, New York! The Giants finish off their opening drive. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Gano ends the point after. And the Giants start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And he's been one who has wowed the league and made a lot of fantasy owners very happy too. You can see he's leading all quarterbacks in passing here in November.
Here we go, set. Watch out, 52 close. Set.
Now Love on the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs?
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Jacobs gets it on the draw. Jukes away from one. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
10 yards. First down.
From the red zone on first. Finds him over the middle. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
It's a game.
The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo, and that ball is zipping all over the field.
And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers break the tie here in the first. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Packers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Giants 7. Brendan McManus to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Now here's Cam Scadaboo on the ground. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long for him here. Throwing the out route complete. And he reaches the 35 before going out. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Starts his return from the 23. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Out now runs the Packer offense. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
That type of start, oh, you wanted all 17 games of the season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
Now second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On second down, Jacobs. He dodged the tackle. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Ready.
Kicks the handoff, now Love. This one's caught. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Wow, the start he is on. This is going to be a heck of a performance if he and his quarterback can keep this pace up today, Brock.
And by starting so strong, he's going to benefit all of his fellow receivers. This defense is going to have to start dictating coverage to him, and it's going to open up his boys.
Here. Ready.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. And we haven't even hit the break yet, but already we're looking at this likely becoming a 100-yard game for him in the very near future, and expect more to follow after that.
First down, Packers.
Down. 43-33. Yellow. Set.
Thrown on first down, Love. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Headed out right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Love now off the play action. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up second down.
Makes it second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
It's a gain of a yard.
60 red. 60 red. Set. Go.
They'll air it out on third. Able to find Wicks here. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Jacobs punches it in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow their early lead to 13. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
Kate, to put this first quarter in perspective a little bit, add a little context. You know what the single season rushing touchdown record is? 28 in 17 games. Well, LT did in 16 back in the day, but he's got 2 already here in the first quarter.
Brendan McManus.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. They bring a tight end in motion right. On first down, this is Scannaboo. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brought down by Quay Walker. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 21-7 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Robinson sent in motion left. And play action with darts. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 15.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Giants are set to punt. Keyshawn Nixon returning this for the Packers. Fielded just beyond his 40. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Love out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. Shotgun now for Love. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves a hole.
And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a 3-possession game. McManus on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21.
Giants 7. Brendan McManus to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. So here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. They're down 21 now after that last score, and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. Up to the races, middle of the field. He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Giants fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Gano's point after is good. And the Giants get it back to a 14-point game.
Packers 28, Giants 14.
Gano ready to send this away. Nixon now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Coach Matt LaFleur ushering his Packers offense back to the field. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. First call here coming from the shotgun.
10 flat. 10 cycles.
Throwing now off the play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Scatterboo now from the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
On fourth down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick by Gano is good. And that gets him back to within 11. Gano ready to send this away.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Come on, set. 52, blue. Right, 97. Hut.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
Ready?
Handoff here to Jacobs. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Love on third and short. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Ready.
They'll go play action. Finds the in route complete. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Let's set.
Here's Love. Pass caught out right by Golden. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Brings up second and 5.
Set. Ready.
At the 31-yard line.
Jacobs running behind center. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff.
Ready up.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10.
Set. Ready.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Got his man, it's Golden. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can.
Ready.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
43 rail. Ready. Ready. Set.
Play action. Love. He rolls to his right. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Now here comes the New York offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. On first and 10, here's Dart. And stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Packers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start with the football now.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Love from the gun. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down, but still a very good gain. They picked up 12, 3rd and short.
But it brings up
Ready?
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He finds Golden. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Giants using their first timeout. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready? Cut.
Love now to throw. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Double 38. Ready?
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Packers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Packers continue piling on to this lead.
Giants 17.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Tyrone Tracy now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Giants take over now late in this first half. And we'll see if they try to establish some positive momentum here, or if they just choose to head off and lick those wounds. On 1st down, here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
12 to go now on 2nd down after the sack.
Here we go, set.
To throw, here's Dart. Screen here for Scannaboo. And he drives it up to the 24. Nate Hobbs in on that stop. Third down now, here's Dart. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Escapes a defender. And this return's going to leave him with enough time for definitely 2, maybe even 3 plays before halftime. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Back to the air. Love. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Now it's Brandon McManus to attempt this Packers field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. Our look across the NFL starts now, and we kick it off with a good one. And it's the reigning Offensive Rookie of the Year, Jayden Daniels. One of his 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Commanders go on to take it. They win by 13. From there, let's get you to another interesting matchup. And this is Caleb Williams. He's got a couple of touchdown passes in this first half, including this one. The Bears up by a touchdown, 14-7 the score at halftime. Lastly, got one more to show you here. And it's the third-year quarterback, Bryce Young. He's going to scramble here and take it in. 13 yards away, he houses it. The Panthers lead it by a touchdown at the half. With that, time for a look at the rest of the action going on here in week number 11 in the NFL's regular season. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Giants offense with the football. They'll get it first in this second half. And this has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. On the handoff, here's Scannaboo. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
From the gun, here's Dart. Gets this to Slayton. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 5.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Ready!
Darts out of the shotgun. Pass complete to Robinson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now go play action. Here's Dart. This one's caught. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. I think they might have taken that first down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out 3rd down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning, some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on 3rd down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
Give him an even 10 yards on the play, and the Giants will have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this forward to the 19. That one gains 7. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
That's another Giants first down.
Driving forward with Scatterboo. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Your start now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Loss of 4 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Shut up.
Throw here, 3rd down. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
For the Giants field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
The kick by Gano is good. And it shrinks to a 3-score game again. The lead 22.
42.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Gano ready to send this away. Return starts at the 3. Jukes away from 1. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go.
And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
1st and 10 at the 48.
Pressure coming for Love. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards. They're into the red zone. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to.
Come on, strong. 10.
Love now off the play action. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here
he is on 3rd and short. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this. They'll run for it. Jacobs. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. It's a gain of 4. And the huge conversion gets them a new set of downs. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Love out of the shotgun. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers grow their lead yet again.
Giants 20. Brendan McManus to kick off.
On now is
Green Bay.
McManus to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Giants about to get to work on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. On play action with Dart. It's caught right side by Johnson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Taking a chance to the end zone. Yeah, this is caught. Touchdown, New York! The Giants shrinking the lead some in the third. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Gano ends the point after. And the Giants trail by 22 now.
Packers 49. Giants 27.
Gano ready to send this away.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Play fake, gets Love. Bails out of the pocket quick. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And the Giants are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10.
The Giants take over 1st and 10.
With the Scandoo here on his own read. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11. At the Packers 20-yard line.
Darts back to throw. Connects with Johnson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Running with Scandoo. This is close, but does not get that first. They're going to be left with a 4th and short.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Let's go. 1st down.
Scandoo here on 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Giants. The Giants.
They'll try it on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking, he absolutely did it. That defender was reacting, go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
The Packers and receiver Jaden Reed set to take over once again. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half.
Ready?
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Come on.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Packers carrying both the football and a good lead into our 4th quarter. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Set.
Now Love on the play fake. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you...
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. So fourth down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. The Giants offense all set to get started. And they were not blessed with the short field they got on their prior drive. This one is a world away as they begin deep on their own side. On first down, here's Darts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Darts looking to throw. He takes it himself. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Here's first and 10 from the 34.
First and 10 at the 34-yard
An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter first and 5. They'll send him over right. First down, play action. Took off with it again. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Giants will have a first down.
10 more yards. That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 49.
Dart setting in to throw here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
15 at the 44-yard line.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing third down. Here he goes, third and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Jacobs gets it on the draw. And he dodged the tackle. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers stretch the lead to 23.
Giants 33.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10.
The Giants and Malik Neighbors set to go to work again. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Throwing on first down. It's Dart. He lobs this up left sideline, looking for something big. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Incomplete. The coverage by Javon Bullard.
From the gun, here's Dart. Wow, wide open here, complete. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap.
It's a gain
How
of
about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Dart. Screen here for Scatterboo. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there, second down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Complete to Hyatt. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. That's good for 7 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Giants, a first down.
Dart now against the blitz. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 18.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
4-yard line.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. In trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And who knows what was going on there as he's finally brought down for a huge loss. Dart's looking at this third and long. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And this drive has come to a screeching halt. 3 straight sacks. That brings up fourth down. Offense in the hurry up here. Desperation time here on fourth. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down, but before that offense comes out, they may want to wait a second. We've got a flag down, and it is in the backfield. Well, I hate to be the one that stops the celebration, Brock, but obviously the officials don't care as much. Roughing the passer takes away that stand on fourth down.
And that's a case where a great defensive effort by 10 was taken away by 1. But to their credit, look at these defensive guys. They're picking them up because they know that was not about want to. He got home. He just didn't have the discipline to lay off.
4 yards. That's another Giants first down.
Hyatt going in motion right. On the ground, it's Scatterboo. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
Dart out of the shotgun.
the 17-yard
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
brings up 3rd down.
Offense up to the line fast. Now they send their back in motion right. And they get to him again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
It's 4th down.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Here we go, set. Strike, blue, 32. Ready.
Love with it on first down. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The Packers take their first time out. Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches. Back now, pressure coming. Forced out to his right. This is Reed working the right side. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
Ready?
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Right.
First down throw, here's Love. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Giants will get it back with some time to work with. We reached the 2-minute warning. New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 40.
Dart's back to throw. It's caught right side by Johnson. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up 3rd and short from the 37.
It's 3rd and
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Got a man and Neighbors has it. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 18. At the 26.
To throw. Here's Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. That's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Hits him on the out route. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 12 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Desperation time here. Getting out to his left. That'll be the 1st and more. And he is stopped just before he can get the score. Tackled inside that 1-yard line. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Some movement there before the snap. Right side of the line. This is going to back them up. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Russ now from the gun. On the move, headed right. The Giants putting up points in a game decided. Russell Wilson with the touchdown. Now Russ brings his Giants to the line to try for 2.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And you remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail? It would just ring and ring and ring. It's still ringing. Falls short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
Ready, set.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Now a run with Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped after about a 3-yard pickup on 1st down. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings
Ready?
up 2nd and 7.
We go counter, it's Jacobs. Escapes a defender. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down.
This player has a zone ability. This is a powerful ability that can be activated when the player completes in-game objectives. Only Superstar X Factors have zone abilities. Some players' development traits are hidden. To unlock their potential, get them playing time and see what they can do.